Conversation between Rahat and Tasmin about results of applying temperature to water.
Hey Tasmin, I've been reading about how temperature affects water and its properties. It's really fascinating. Want to discuss it?
Sure, Rahat. I'd love to hear more about it. What did you find out?
Well, for starters, when you apply heat to water, it causes the molecules to move faster. This increased movement leads to a change in the state of water.
So that's why water boils and turns into steam when it's heated.
Exactly. When water reaches its boiling point, which is 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, at sea level, it changes from a liquid to a gas. The molecules have enough energy to break free from the liquid state and become water vapor.
I see. And what happens when water is cooled?
When you cool water, the molecules slow down and come closer together. At 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, water freezes and turns into ice. This is the process of water changing from a liquid to a solid.
Interesting. And doesn't water expand when it freezes?
Yes, that's one of water's unique properties. Unlike most substances, water expands when it freezes. This is why ice is less dense than liquid water and floats on it.
That makes sense. I've noticed that ice cubes float in my drink. What about when water is heated but doesn't reach the boiling point?
When water is heated but not to the boiling point, it can still change temperature and state. For example, at temperatures between 0 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius, water remains a liquid but becomes progressively warmer. The higher temperature increases the rate of evaporation even before reaching the boiling point.
So, water can evaporate at room temperature too?
Exactly. Evaporation occurs at all temperatures, but it happens faster at higher temperatures because the water molecules have more energy to escape into the air as vapor.
That explains why puddles dry up even on cooler days. What about water's surface tension? Does temperature affect that too?
Yes, temperature does affect surface tension. As the temperature of water increases, its surface tension decreases. This is because the increased molecular movement weakens the cohesive forces between water molecules.
That's good to know. I guess temperature really plays a big role in water's behavior and properties.
It does. For instance, warmer water holds less dissolved oxygen than cooler water. This is important for aquatic life since oxygen levels in water can affect fish and other organisms.
Wow, I never thought about that. Temperature impacts water in so many ways.
It really does. Another interesting fact is that hot water can sometimes freeze faster than cold water under certain conditions. This is known as the Mpemba effect.
I've heard about that. It sounds counterintuitive, but it's quite fascinating.
It is. The exact reasons for the Mpemba effect are still debated, but it's another example of how temperature can lead to unexpected behaviors in water.
Water is truly amazing. Thanks for sharing all these insights, Rahat. I learned a lot today.
You're welcome, Tasmin. It was great discussing this with you. Water's properties are endlessly fascinating.